అందరికీ నమస్కారం అండి. టుడే ఈజ్ మై రియలీ a sweet darling. And I should say that she is a great warrior, but Indian film actress and philanthropist. And Hamsa Nandini garu is with us right now. ముందైతే వెల్కమ్ చెప్పేద్దాం. నమస్తే అండి.
నమస్తే.
డార్లింగ్, సో హ్యాపీ టు సీ యూ లైక్ దిస్. ఇంత హ్యాపీగా చక్కగా నవ్వుతూ విత్ హెయిర్
ఎస్
యాక్చువల్లీ ఎక్కడున్నారు ఫ్రమ్ లాస్ట్ సో మెనీ ఇయర్స్?
It's been a roller coaster ride for me for the last 2 years since my diagnosis happened, which was in the, I think, 2021 July. That's when my diagnosis happened, and I had actually started shooting at that time for a film here, and that was post the lockdown. Okay, and we were just coming out of COVID, and it was, the phase 2 was done and all of that. But that's when the diagnosis happened. So it was a really, a wrong timing, because 2 years of COVID and then this. So it's been a huge break.
एक्चुअली कैसा पता चला आपको? डाउट कैसे आया था आपको? Any symptoms like?
There are no symptoms.
Okay.
I had no symptoms. I was absolutely fit. I was coming here and I was shooting. I was shooting day and night, and I was doing absolutely fine. And I felt the lump. I felt a lump in my breast.
You have checked yourself?
Yeah, this was a self-examination that I did on myself, and I felt a lump. And it was very tiny, very tiny. But within 2 hours of feeling the lump, I was at a radiologist. I got my mammogram done, and the mammogram confirmed all my fears. I was diagnosed with grade 3 invasive carcinoma. And then immediately I was put into for a surgery.
Even mom also faced the same problem in this family. Actually, it's a hereditary, right?
So I didn't know it was hereditary.
Okay.
And I lost my mom when I was 17. And at that time, it just comes as a shock to anybody, right? If there is, and we didn't have any family history at all. Like, both my grandmothers turned 90, my mom's sister, everybody is, fine. But my mom got diagnosed. She also did a self-test at that time, so she was aware, and she did that self-test, and 17 years ago I'm talking about, and she felt the lump, and she, at that time, I don't think the science or the medical side of things were that much better than what it is today, and we couldn't help, and we couldn't save her. We lost her in 2 years.
Just I want to know more about your family.
My
what about
family?
the siblings?
Oh my God. Okay. No, so I'm the only daughter. I come from a very middle class, normal Maharashtrian family.
Okay.
I'm a Maharashtrian girl, and my grandfather was an army officer. So defense background hai, and we come from that. My dad, although ventured into his own business, and my mom, she had her own business too. She had 2 boutiques, which she used to handle.
Okay. Actually, your original name is Poonam.
Original name is Poonam.
You have commerce graduate, right?
Yes, I'm a commerce graduate.
So आपका फैमिली में तो कोई भी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में नहीं है?
दूर दूर तक नहीं है. Not even like remotely anything to do with the film industry. And I am the first one. I was the one to take this huge plunge into the glamour world, and at a very young age, because I was only 17 or 18 when I did my debut film. So yeah, I mean, it's for somebody who is coming from a Marathi, family,
nothing but army family.
And an army family, and then you suddenly, you venture into the glamour world. Yeah, and that's what makes me, think, Anjali, how fearless I was to just take this massive jump into a career which I had absolutely no clue of, and just go for it all by myself and do it. It's we have those, teenage times where we are fearless. We
That
don't
was
think
your
too
own
much.
decision, actually.
Of course, it was my own decision, and I wasn't. I had full family support when I realized that I'm really comfortable in front of the camera and I love it, and it comes very naturally to me just being in front of the camera. And I used to get way too many offers, so I was like, if people are offering me so many films and so many shoots and they want me to come for like beauty pageants and things like that, there must be something that they're seeing in me.
True.
So there must be something that is coming naturally, which is where I'm not going for it, but they're just coming and offering me. So I did venture out into it, and then when I signed my film, I realized, okay, ये तो naturally आ रहा है. I have not gone and done any kind of courses or any workshops or anything in acting, but it was and dancing and all of that. So
Of course, you have your family support. अगर कोई भी लड़की अगर टॉल है तो इफ शी इज सो ब्यूटीफुल, एवरीवन विल आस्क द सेम क्वेश्चन, फिल्म इंडस्ट्री पे जाओगे क्या, हीरोइन बनेगी क्या? आप भी वैसे आई क्या? Because of your height and your glamour and you're so beautiful.
Actually, I don't think it has got to do with height and glamour only. Okay, it takes a lot more than just looks, okay, or the physical aspect. It takes a lot more, lot more. And trust me, I have huge respect for actors. Okay, I know what it takes to, especially the ones who are not industry kids, okay, especially the outsiders, the non-nepo kids. Come on, okay, I have to give us that credit. It's a big deal to even get a right kind of meeting for us. Okay, it's a big deal for us to get that audition. Forget cracking that audition. Even to get a call for that audition, we have lived half of our dream.
Your debut film was Anumanaspad.
Anumanaspadam, yes.
It was fantastic, super duper hit it was. So how you got the opportunity?
So at that time, I had done a lot of fashion shoots here, which was to do with some jewelry and sari brands, which are very, very famous here in Hyderabad.
Okay.
But I didn't know that they were such big brands here, because I did the shoots in Mumbai and the hoardings were put up here in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
So I used to get a lot of offers. And I used to constantly get calls from
Even I have called for that.
Yeah, you have.
Even I have called for that purpose only, no?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So no, but I'm talking
It's
about
very
that
long
time.
back. I said 2 years back. What
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you've been.
that
Yes,
shoot.
you have been. Yeah, actually following me for 2 years since for an interview, or maybe more. Yeah. I know. No, but so that time it was, the hoardings were put up here, and I was a known face, like a model who was, but I didn't know that. And when I got these offers, I just heard this whole script, and I was like, nahi karna hai, because I don't know anything about acting. I don't even know where the cameras are. What am I supposed to do? And I had this conversation with my dad, and my dad was like, see, if they like you, and if you think that it's going to give you a completely different exposure which you don't have, how will you know whether you like it or not? Just give it a shot, and I'm there, whatever it is. If you want to discontinue after that, it's okay. And he was like, and I was like, but are you going to be there with me? And he's like, yes, I'll be there with you. And he actually was there with me in a forest for almost 70 to 80 days that we shot that film.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, it was 70 to 80 days that we shot that film, and there was no electricity. Forget mobile range. They were just mobile phones back then, and there were no signal, nothing, no electricity. I stayed in a school in a village. They made a room for me, and I stayed like that. Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And like 3 schedules we shot it in, 3-4 schedules, but yeah, it was crazy. And now I look back and I was like, my God, I also got over there. I felt sick. I got chikungunya, and they wanted to admit me. And I was like, no, 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 I have this. And I had lost weight and all of that. It was crazy. Okay, it was crazy. And I was so scared of Vamsi Garu because everybody on set was very scared of him. Okay, so everybody had told me, like, you know, he's such a senior director and he's this and he's that and all that. So I wanted to be like, and it was, Telugu was Greek and Latin, okay, absolutely. And I just mugged up my dialogues, and I had some good dialogue team, diction and all, and somehow managed.
Actually, in this journey, as a survivor, who has supported by that time?
Are you talking about my diagnosis? Okay. So, you know, Anjali, the thing is, I have all the support. Okay. My family.
Really?
100%.
Okay.
Okay. My family, I have amazing friends and family. Okay. They are my backbone, and I point in that direction and they are there for me. Okay. It's like that.
That's nice.
But when I got to know that this is grade 3 invasive carcinoma and this is my diagnosis, it's difficult. Okay, it's a dark time that you go through. And the thing is, I decided not to tell anyone in my family. Okay, I didn't want the seniors in my family to get involved because, you know, there is a little bit of trauma attached to it, because not little bit, it's a huge trauma attached, because I've lost my mom to it. So I wanted to keep it away till I knew what exactly, where I was, you know, medically, what was the stand. Because all the reports, all those things, till you don't know, it's a very, nobody should go through it. It's a very hard and very difficult time. We have this term in cancer patients, have this term in oncology called scanxiety, not anxiety, but scanxiety, because all the scans, for the reports to come, you have to wait. And that anxiety is very, very high, right? Because they take time. So till my first surgery, okay, which was within 14 days of I felt the lump, and in 14 days I got my surgery date. I did the surgery myself.
Oh my God, घर में बताया नहीं?
I didn't tell anyone. I had a few friends, yes.
Okay.
I had my, my hairdresser.
Okay.
She's there with me. And I was like, I'm not going to tell my dad. I'm not going to tell anyone. Okay. Because till I know the reports, until I know what the situation is, if there is any spread, if I have caught it early, ये सब surgery के बाद पता चलता है, because the tests are run on you. Okay. And then I spoke to my surgeon and said that, I have not told my family. So what do you think? So he said, Hamsa, let's wait for the reports, okay, after the surgery. And then if you require chemotherapy, then go ahead and you'll have to tell your family. But if you don't, they were like, don't say anything. And I was like, okay. But that's just for my family side of things, because I didn't want to involve them in, because, the thing is, I've realized I can handle everything. What I can't handle is sympathy. I wasn't looking for pity. I wasn't looking for sympathy. And there was no place for it.
ऐसे सोचा है आपका हाथ में रिपोर्ट्स आने के बाद ये छुपा के रखना है, बाहर किसी को भी बोलना नहीं, वैसे कुछ?
Okay, as far as
think about it actually,
as far as disclosing it to the media and everything, right? I mean, yes, this thought comes to your mind that do you really want to disclose it? That thought does come to your mind, okay, especially when you're a public figure. And what happens is, with a disease like cancer, that C word, changes a lot of things in the way the world looks at you.
Yeah.
Okay. People don't look at you the same way anymore.
True.
Yeah. So it all changes. And it is very difficult to put up a brave face, and, especially for somebody like me who is a a glamorous actress.
Exactly.
You know, and to survive in the industry, it's about my looks, my body, my energy levels in dancing and performing and all of that, and the glam factor and the hair and everything, you know. So for somebody like me, it would have been easier to hide. Okay. But I don't know, as I kind of came to terms with this when my diagnosis happened, my first surgery happened, and then I started my chemotherapy. I started reading up about this disease. Even though my mother had gone through it, I had no knowledge of it to that extent. Okay, so I started understanding. I went through research papers. I literally read research papers on breast cancers, and there are multiple types of cancers. No cancer is the same. Okay, every cancer is different.
Yes.
And I read that. I met and spoke to tons of women who were going through the similar treatment, and I also spoke to medical oncologists across the globe. Okay, I was consulting, I was talking to them just to understand what are the treatment protocols.
Okay.
What is hereditary breast cancer? Why is there no awareness in India? That's a completely different term.
There is no awareness in India.
There is absolutely no awareness in India. And, you know,
There is no screenings at all.
it really bothers me that we have, trust me, I have gone through this treatment. I've gone through 16 cycles of chemotherapy, and I've gone through 3 massive surgeries. Okay, it's not a joke. It's the most toxic treatment. Okay, I mean, it's an illness where more than the disease, the treatment is
Exactly.
difficult.
Physically, mentally, financially, morally.
Everything, physically, mentally, financially, morally, everything is involved in here. Everything is at stake. So it's a very difficult scenario, and that's why there is a term only for this illness where they call survivor. You'll not see a diabetes patient or a heart disease patient being termed as a survivor.
Correct.
Right? So for cancers, you'll always have this warriors and survivors, and all these epithets attached to it. So yeah, I mean, when I realized that during my treatment that there is no point in hiding it. I mean, it's a lot of pressure to just hide and just not, be able to be out there. Because when I was going through it, I wanted a role model. I had none. In the industry. I had no actress to look up to, or a public figure per se to look up to who has gone through this, a breast cancer survivor who has made it. I had none. So I decided that there is absolutely no point in hiding. What is at stake? What is at stake? It probably, my image changes, and oh my God, I might not be looked at as a glamorous actress or whatever. It did go through my mind. But then I had this discussion. I had it with my father. And Dad was like, whatever suits you, you want to go ahead, make the proper noise, so that the right people hear you. And for me, I know we are a tiny speck in this universe, so we can't make that kind of effort alone. But the kind of support I received, okay, the kind of love that I didn't know I could get that much love. My inboxes, my Instagram and Facebook and everything was full of it. Full of, sorry.
You're such a brave lady. The great smile.
Yeah.
अभी पापा क्या बोल रहे हैं अभी?
Oh, he's doing good. He's fine. He's super proud of me.
Even me too, really. All of women has to be proud about of you, really.
See, we are women. We are all strong.
True.
We just don't know it till we have to face something.
I saw one video on your Insta. Hi hair. Actually, कितना time लगा था आपको hair फिर से आने के?
Oh my God, when you lose. So I had I have had a huge modeling career as well, apart from my acting career.
I know.
So I have endorsed every single hair product probably at that time, okay? And I still get a lot of hair commercials being offered. And so hair has been a very big aspect of my, the physical aspect and the looks and the glam and all of that. But I don't know, I just didn't have that space, or say the what do you say, the any kind of space for fear. Okay, so I was not scared to lose my hair. I had reached a level in the treatment where I was like, okay.
You have accepted it totally.
I was like,
yes, I got this. What I have to do now?
It's hair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. It's going to grow back.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll be bald. Okay, but I think I'll still be fine, and I'm not going to sit and hide. I'm going to show that side of me, because that's what we do. We are real people. Real things happen to us.
कैसा आपने खुद निकाला, नहीं तो डॉक्टर्स वाले ने निकाला एक्चुअली हेयर? कैसा हुआ है?
No, so your hair starts falling out after two to three chemos.
In generally, I saw so many patients actually. I went to one cancer hospital also.
See,
they start before the chemo, they'll remove all their hair actually. Yeah, some people do that.
Yes. So, see, the chemotherapy that I went through is 4 medications and 12. Okay, so the 4 are epiribicin and the 12 are paclitaxel. What happens in the epiribicin phase is that first 4 cycles of chemotherapy are brutal on you, are like really brutal, okay? And the minute you have one medication, one session of chemotherapy done, you don't feel like yourself at all.
There is no energy?
It saps you of energy, it saps you of, your basic concentration, your focus, everything, okay? And
though you're an actress.
Yeah.
On screen?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It is not a small thing, yeah, really.
Yeah. So I started losing my hair on the second this thing, but before that, before my chemotherapy, I went and did a very short haircut. I did like a super short haircut, and I was like, okay, but my hairdressers, they cried and they were in the salon and they were like, and my hair was this long and they could just not cut my hair, and I was like, guys, I have to do this. My chemotherapy is tomorrow and you have to cut my hair. And she's a very famous stylist, and she cut my hair and she was crying and she was cutting, but I did not cry, okay, not a single tear, because I had promised myself that I'm going to not show any kind of because I don't want sympathy and pity, okay, and that time you just don't have that, you don't have it in you, you don't want that sympathy from people. So I was like, I'm not crying. Why are you crying? They were all in the salon crying, and I was like, we're not going to charge you anything for this.
So sweet. Which you don't want.
Yeah, like, we want you to come back with your, your
of course,
hair
and very nice hair you have right
get
now.
the next hairstyle done. And I'm like, I'll be coming. Don't worry. And so but it is the first time when the hair falls off and you look at yourself, it's a scary moment, okay? And it's not just the hair, it's your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your nails, everything takes a hit. But I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, I only see strength, okay? I see beauty and I see strength, and I'm going out in the world like this. I used to go out during my chemotherapy, though I'm not supposed to, and my doctors, I hope they're not listening, because I was not allowed to leave.
Oh.
Yeah, you're not, because your immunity is very, very low and you cannot fall sick. The hygiene levels have to be taken care of, who you meet, what you eat, everything has to be looked into. There is a huge aspect to it. Your
What about your
WBC count, your white blood cells, go down a lot. That is when you can catch any
infections very easily.
Yeah.
So what about the diet part actually?
So the diet part, I was very, very strict, but in a way where I enjoyed my meals because I'm a foodie, I love my food. And I had home cooked basic khana, but very tasty food. You cannot have anything spicy because you have cotton mouth. There is this thing called a cotton mouth in chemotherapy, which happens where
Yeah.
you get a lot of ulcers, you cannot talk, you cannot eat, and oh my God, it's difficult. Okay, it's difficult. It's very, very difficult to. There were days when I was not able to drink water.
Yeah.
Okay, it was that tough. But I had decided, and I had. You won't believe it, Anjali. Everybody, you must have heard that in chemotherapy, everybody has nausea and you throw up. And
Yeah,
I did not.
I heard that it is so painful.
But I'll tell you,
Huh.
I took care and I learned and understood and read so much about it. And I had discussions with my surgeons and doctors to understand, okay, because that is the effort I put in, okay, from my side to understand. I took care of it. I did not have a single nausea, a single vomit or a nausea in my, even nausea I did not have in my 16 cycles of chemo, which went on for a year, okay. That is to do with few changes that I did, okay. Number one, I kept myself very active. Even on the days when I was not able to get up from the bed, like I was not unable to push myself out of the bed, I pushed myself out and I used to do yoga. I used to put on music on blast.
Just because of you're mentally very strong, that is why you came out
It's
very
not
easily.
because I'm mentally very strong. It's because I had made up my mind. I had decided that I will do the right kind of things. For if I'm going to take this medication better enter my body and do the right things. Okay. So the medication has to do its job, and for which I will do what it needs to be done. Okay. So my doctors had told me to be very active. My doctors had told me you exercise, you see to it that your blood circulation is very high, so that the medication works very well. Okay, when chemotherapy, what happens is in most cases with patients, and also because I was already very fit,
Yes.
I have been fit, I have had a really good lifestyle. Okay, I take care of, I'm not a smoker, I don't drink alcohol, I'm not somebody who indulges in junk food or sugar. I have had a very good,
lifestyle.
even though I indulge in food because I overall like food.
Prawns biryani చాలా బాగా చేస్తారు. I saw that video. Prawns
Yes.
biryani.
In the lockdown, yeah,
I
I did
know.
all those videos, yeah. So yes, food is a very big part of it. But even then, this happened to me, okay, for a fittest person at 36 years old who was dancing for 72 hours non-stop shooting in front. This happened to me, okay. So cancer can happen to anybody at any time, okay. And all I want to say is we humans, we take this life so seriously, okay. It's not even funny. Everything can shift in like a jiffy. Everything can change. So just don't take life so seriously.
Is it?
Yeah, live fully.
What
It's
you
very
have
important.
learned in this journey, actually.
That's exactly what I was coming to. I mean, if there is a lesson that I have learned in this journey, is that life throws all sorts of things at you. Okay, you have your happy ecstasy moments where you have like this, where you have success and you have achievements of sorts, and you have support and friends and love and everything, okay. But you will also have your sorrows and your lows, and you need to learn to enjoy them. You need to learn to accept it, that it is going to be like this, it's not going to be like this. And life has this this universe has these multitude of emotions which is thrown at you. So just accept it and live it fully and give it your 100%.
Now we are ready to do the movies right now.
Yes, I'm 100% ready.
ఎవరైనా సరే హంసనందిని గారు రెడీగా ఉన్నారు మూవీకి.
Yes, and I was born ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I am ready, and cinema is my first love. Okay, I love the camera. I'm 100% Hamsa Nandini when it comes to it's action and
That is
rolling.
not your original name actually. कौन रखा था आपका नाम?
Vamsi Garu. So it was Iliraju Garu and Vamsi Garu because of the first film. So Hamsa Nandini is the name of a classical raga, right? So yeah.
Okay. Right.
And at that time, I didn't care whatever name they wanted to give me. Because I was like,
कोई बात नहीं.
no, I was like, I thought I was only going to do one film.
Only one film.
I was like, I was an 18-year-old, okay. I was like looking at like learning new things and making some pocket money, okay. And I didn't know this came so naturally too.
So after that, you did Attarinti Daredi with Pavan Kalyan garu.
After that, I did many films.
Yeah,
and
many
then
films.
Attarinti. The Mirchi was one of the big hit, and then Attarinti Ki Daredi, Legend, Lokyam.
Yeah, I know. You did so many movies, but what I mean to say is Pavan Kalyan garu is a film hero as well as is a
So
politician
you have
also.
to ask me
Yeah,
hero-centric question. How was it working with Pavan?
Pavan Kalyan. Yeah.
Can there be one interview where I'm not answering that? Like at
I
least
know.
one.
I
I
know.
thought Anjali, this would be the interview, but no.
अच्छा ठीक है, no. So
What do you want
that
me to say?
song
It
is-
was
that
amazing.
song
That
is
song. Okay, that
amazing,
song is
really.
amazing, and I still start grooving to it whenever.
कुछ
And
याद
it's
है
been 10
single
years.
lines? कुछ याद है आपको song? It's time to. It's time to party now. Rave o pilla.
Oh, what a party it was shooting for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all night shoot because I was traveling from America at that time. Yeah, and it was a night shoot, and I remember I was completely jet lagged.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just knew that it is Pavan Kalyan, and I was like, okay, Pavan sir, let's do it. And I was dancing but what a beautiful song.
Actually, I thought only one surgery or two surgeries हुआ है. मतलब आप बोल रहे 3 surgeries actually.
3 surgeries, yeah. I had 3 surgeries.
तो कुछ spread हुआ है क्या कहीं?
There is no spread. See, the thing is that the tumor I felt in the very first moment, and it was taken out immediately. Okay. But I tested positive for BRCA1, which is hereditary breast cancer. Right. Okay. So, which means that there are chances there could be a reoccurrence of another cancer or maybe the same cancer. But to mitigate the risk, to completely, take care of it, you have to go in through some really extensive prophylactic surgeries. Okay. Which are very, very severe and which I did go through. And supposedly my chances of another cancer or anything has dropped down entirely. So I took care of it I went with all guns blazing. It was a war.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew this was going to be a war. It's not going to be easy. And I went if this disease had a face, okay, if cancer had a face, I have looked at it in its eyes. Okay. And I have looked at it in its eyes and I have said, I am not going to cry. I'm not going to show any kind of fear. And you can't break me.
Your skin and your hair and your confidence and your energy levels and your fitness as it is actually. There is no difference between and after. Right? Before and after.
Yes, but
For this, what you did actually?
I get this question a lot, okay? A lot of cancer patients have been, in fact, just yesterday we were at an event and I was getting asked by a lot of women who were fighting this disease, that how do you even look like this after that kind of treatment? You know, people don't believe it that I've had this kind of treatment. And I mean, they tell me that, oh, your hair looks so perfect, your skin looks so good, if you look very fit, and your energy levels, you're able to travel, we are not able to, do normal things in the day. You have to understand that I was already very fit. Okay, so
Yes.
that has helped me.
Yes.
Okay, if I had a very poor lifestyle, then the hit that my body and mind both would have taken with this sort of a treatment that I have gone through, a brutal treatment, I wouldn't have been like this.
You're
Okay.
more fit now.
I don't know whether I'm more fit, but I just have the ability to push myself, and I feel like I need to now be there for people who are watching me, people who are going through this treatment and are watching me, because I get actually so many messages day in, day out, so many, asking me for what needs to be done, where should we go, what should we do, my mother had cancer, what am I supposed. There is nothing in India which, okay, I have to tell you one thing, that India has the best oncology medical side of treatment. Okay, absolutely no complaints. I am sitting here, I'm telling you, I've gone through my chemotherapies. I had the
In
option.
Hyderabad?
In Mumbai.
No, in Mumbai. Okay.
I did my treatment in Mumbai, okay, but I know Hyderabad and Mumbai has the best oncology facility, okay, in India, I would say. We have the best surgeons, we have the best radiologists, we have the best medical oncologists, okay. What we don't have is rehabilitation and diagnostics, okay. India needs diagnostic centers which are individual cancer-specific diagnostic centers, which are not owned by some hospital or just, like a part of a hospital. We need specific cancer-specific diagnostic centers. Okay, what we need rehabilitational, like a onco counseling rehab kind of a thing, because when you're done with the treatment, nobody tells you what you have to, because you're going to, like, look at me, I'm looking normal, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So now I'm put out in this world to do normal things. But am I
Generally,
normal?
people
No, I have
cannot do
gone,
that.
I've just come from a war. I've come from a battle. I feel like a soldier who is just had a big war, and who has, I have scars and I have a very different body, and now everything has changed for me. I might not show it, but yes, everything has changed for me. So I'm coming out and I'm going out there, but there is no guidance of a sort, right? Your mental health takes a hit, your physical health takes a hit. You just don't know how to get back. So these kind of things, okay, like the jargon that is used by doctors, our common man does not understand.
True.
Even the well-educated ones, when they hear the word cancer, they have the brain is shut. Right, they're not going to understand what is biopsy, what is chemo, where to get biopsy, what to do. Nobody tells you that in India. Okay, and it will be really, really sad if we expect doctors to do that, because our doctors just don't have the time. There are just way too many cancer patients out there, way too many cancer diagnoses happening out there in India. Our surgeons and doctors don't have the time for that, and we cannot expect it from them. It's something that right now we have to do it for ourselves, is to educate ourselves in the right way. If we are dealing with a disease like that, to educate it to ask them the right questions. And what is missing in India is an oncology counseling of a sort. That is the reason I have started my foundation.
Okay. Can you tell us what is your foundation name and details and all?
So I have just launched my, so I have been working on all of this, like I told you, during my treatment, and I've just launched my foundation. It's in the memory of my mother.
Oh.
It's Yamini Cancer Foundation.
Okay.
And it's very, very close to my heart. And I have made it my life's purpose to, to kind of create this awareness, which wasn't there for me, okay, and is not there for so many other women out there, right? So I want to create this awareness, and I I didn't know at that time, I didn't know that this was going to take up so much of my time and energy. But it is. And now I've realized that, you know, if I am sitting here in front of you fully alive, this is the reason, you know, this is the reason. And I don't want to hide my illness, and I don't want to hide what I've gone through, because what am I going to achieve by doing that? And that is the reason I've launched this foundation. I want to go out, I want to do this. I don't know if I can make some major changes or, you know, make some sort of a noise, but I know even if I am able to save one life, or even if I'm able to make a difference to just the women watching, or even if I'm able to, you know, give them a helpline number, like, you know, I felt a lump, what do I do? Okay, rather than Googling and having this confused information, you know, one reputable website or a reputable contact, like a helpline number, where I want to do that.
That's really great, ma'am. That's really great. Actually, ये problem के लिए आपको insurance था पहले? आपका health insurance था?
Oh my God, one of the lessons that I've learned in this, insurance is very, very important. I had my insurance, yes.
Okay.
Okay, this disease can get very expensive. This treatment can get very expensive. Medical insurance is a must. Okay, and we are not, we are India, it's not America. Okay, America tells you, what comes from West is that, you know, you need to get your mammograms and your checkups done after 40. Yes, you need to get them. But see, that country runs entirely on insurance.
Yes.
Okay, India doesn't. If I go and tell this to my my cook at home, she's gonna be like, "What is self-breast exam? Kya karna hai, didi?" You know. So it's not possible. It's for us. We have to have the awareness. We have to start talking and discussing. And foundations like, you know, yesterday I was attending an event in Hyderabad for Cancer Care Hospital. You were there too. So, you know, that, and foundations like Yamini and Ashwin's and, you know, so many other foundations, we need to do this. Okay, this is what is needed to be done. And that awareness factor needs to be there. This has to be a conversation which is happening in schools and ground level. Okay, like literally the outreach programs need to be done, you know. And it's now there is no difference between an urban disease and a rural disease. It's happening everywhere. The villages have equal amount of cases. You know, there's a lot of cervical cancer cases in the villages now, and the breast cancer is a more urban thing. So it's cancers everywhere. We need to have this dialogue, which is need to take out the taboo out of it and just have a basic conversation over a women's health.
If anybody wants to take your advice or something, if they need any support, mental support or moral support or something like that, so how can they contact you?
They can reach me through my foundation.
Okay, any contact number, mail ID? Can you provide to?
Of course, yeah, I will be able to provide you with that. I will be able to provide you also my Instagram, Facebook. You can reach out to me, follow me. I have my foundation IDs coming up soon. So, you know, any of that can reach out. Yes.
ये जर्नी में कभी भगवान के पास गया है? भगवान मुझे बचा लो. कभी?
So, okay, conversation with God is like
it's a big subject.
It's a very controversial subject. If you listen to the conversations I have with God, oh my God, I have never, since I lost my mom, okay, I have not had a Bhagwan Mujhe Bachao conversation. Okay, never. Okay, for her I did all of that, and yeah, I mean, I have my own thing going with God. Okay.
Achha, okay.
So I demand.
You demand?
I demand. There is no Bhagwan Mujhe Bachao mein koi. Nahi. I'm telling you, do this. I don't deserve this. These are the conversations. That's why I'm saying it's a controversial topic if I have to start talking about what I speak with my gods. So I demand what I want, and I demand what I don't want.
There is no word to say.
Yes. So God has. There is place for prayers, and I don't know how your prayers sound like. My prayers sound like this. Get it done right now. What?
On demand.
Yeah, on demand.
Yeah.
Just take care of it right now.
Even Mamta Mohandas garu is a survivor also.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ma-
Mamta Mohandas.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Did she go through chemotherapy?
Yeah. Yes, recently she came out actually in that situation. But I asked the interview about this month, Cancer month, October month. So she said that when I come to Hyderabad, definitely Anjali, I want to speak on it. Definitely. So people doesn't know about this. So definitely let us do. Villane respond ayyar tanu kuda. Actually, I think you forgot it. 2 years back, because of one photo shoot, from Mugdha photo shoot, I have contact with you.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now you got it.
Yeah.
Just see the previous conversation. I have sent some photographs. ऐसी रहता है photos आप आ जाने बोलते. Then you told me I am in this treatment,
Okay.
so I cannot come to Hyderabad right now.
I'll do the photo shoot for you. Yeah. Yeah.
What about the marriage? What is your marriage?
See, love for me plays a very important role. Okay. And I don't really, I don't know whether I believe in marriages, and I don't want to sound like a rebellious person, like I don't believe in marriages, but I actually don't believe in marriages. I believe in love. I believe in companionship. I believe in, two families coming together, and
It is extended
with all
family.
the differences that we have,
Yeah.
just come together, these two strange families, and take a life forward and live together. So for me, it's very simple. I keep it that way. And
कोई मिला है?
very subtly you're coming to that. Yeah. So yeah, love plays a huge role in Hamsa Nandini'S life, is all I can tell you right now.
अगर कोई सर्वाइवर्स है, लेडीज हैं, उन लोग सब लोगों के लिए what do you want to say to that people?
What do I want to say? I'm nobody to say anything to them. They're all doing fabulously. I know that.
Because you have gone through all the
Yes,
situations, so you can give the better opinion on it.
Yeah, I know. But क्या होता है कि a lot of women come to me, and like I said, they ask me how I'm looking like this and how I'm, looking so fit, and, my skin and my hair. But I want to tell you that I don't want to misguide them and make it look like it's easy. It's not easy. Okay? It's not easy. It is very, 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 very tough. Okay? You might not feel like yourself, and it's going to change your life drastically. Your life is never going to be the same, okay, after this disease. And that is the honest truth. And I want everyone fighting it or just being diagnosed or whatever to know that. But how you look at it, how you deal with it, is something that's completely in your power. Okay, you have the power to deal with it the way you want to. So go with a headstrong mindset and get the right information, educate yourself. Okay, when you go to your doctors, do your prior study, because oncology is not easy. Okay, your doctors don't have the time. So do the kind of study that needs to be done. Talk to survivors, talk to people. I know there are women wanting to help out too. So get in touch with them. Find out, get in touch with foundations like ours, where you can get all this information which a medical or a hospital or a facility cannot provide. It cannot, okay? Because there are so many myths around, okay, that, oh, you need to get your test done after 40, you need to do this and all. I was diagnosed at 35, okay, and I have gone through this treatment, and there are younger girls, they're teenagers going through it. So obviously this disease does not happen to only after 40 kind of situation, okay? Yes, you have a dense breast prior to 40, because of which you can't do mammograms.
Yes.
Okay, the mammogram will not catch it. So you can do sonography. There are other things, that can be done. So, we live in a world where we feel like, everything is, nothing's going to happen to me. We live in that kind of so don't live in a delusional world. This can happen to anybody. Be fit, take care of your lifestyle. Your lifestyle will take a toll on you. If you smoke, if you drink, it is going to hamper your health. Okay, it is. Okay, we are women, we have a reproductive system going in our body, and we have thousands of hormones playing that role. Okay, so don't mess things up with them. Listen to your body and do the right kind of things. Take care of yourself. I see girls who are fit and fine and just abusing themselves with toxicity of sorts. Okay, it's all going to show on you one day, and it's going to hamper your health, and your quality of life will deteriorate, and you don't want that. So just, take it easy, but don't abuse yourself in that sense. So take care of yourself, be fit, be aware, read up, and go and test yourself.
What about your friends? Who has supported to you actually?
Okay.
Can you tell us about that?
So are you asking me industry specific?
Anything.
So I have had wonderful, I have a very close-knit friend circle. I don't have like a massive friend circle.
In the industry? No.
In the industry as well, and outside as well. So my school and college friends are very, very close to me. I have a small little friend circle.
Okay.
And in the industry, I have few, I wouldn't say like close friends, but I have well-wishers, and I have colleagues, and some people who care, is what I'll say. I have had some amazing people from the industry, some heroes and some actresses and directors pick up the phone and call me and say, you know what, this happened to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I have had such people from our industry call me and say, but they have not come out, and they were like, I don't know, Hamsa, how you can, you're out there, you're putting yourself out there, and I would not have been able to do this. I can't talk about it. I cannot. And it's okay, I understand. But for me, it's difficult to hide. I don't want to be hiding and wearing wigs and trying to look like. No, I'm a human. This can happen to me. This can happen to you. It can happen to anybody, So I want to be out there, and I had good support coming from them. I had, it's a funny thing. When I went for my haircut, one day prior to my chemotherapy,
okay,
where this long cascade of hair was going to go this short into like a, boy cut, I had Lavanya,
okay,
who was washing her hair next to me.
Okay,
And she looked at me, and we've worked in Sogade Chini Naina together, so we know each other, And so we had a nice conversation and all of that. And I was going through like crazy things in my mind, right? Because tomorrow my chemo was going to start. And I didn't tell her anything, and I was normal. And within like few months, she read in the paper.
Oh.
And she called and she messaged, and she was like, Hamsa, it's not even funny how somebody can be going through something like this and still, be so casual and normal and chirpy in a salon that I met you. You had come to cut your hair, and now I know that. And I was like, yeah, but what do I say? Can't really say anything.
Now you're absolutely normal actually. कोई भी आने दो, कोई भी पहचान नहीं कर सकते, कुछ भी, nothing. You're more beautiful, and you have the great hair, and your skin is also very healthy. Yeah, looking so beautiful, really. Sorry, मेरे लिए.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. Such a great conversation with you. So, ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఫ్లైట్ ఉంది కాబట్టి I don't want to waste your time now.
Yeah.
You have a journey also, 1 hour journey. Darling,
Thank you
love
so
you,
much
love you. ఇలానే హెల్దీగా ఉండాలి, ఇలాగే అందంగా ఉండాలి. ఇప్పుడు తెలుగులో మాట్లాడుతున్నాను.
Yeah.
తెలుగులో ఒక డైలాగ్ చెప్తారా ఏమన్నా?
Dialogue.
Any single line is okay with me.
నేను మిమ్మల్ని చూసి చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను.
Oh my God.
చాలా చాలా సంతోషంగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను.
థ్యాంక్ యూ డార్లింగ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ఎప్పటికీ మీరు ఇలాగే ఆయుర ఆరోగ్య ఐశ్వర్యాలతో ఉండాలని సిగ్నేచర్ స్టూడియోస్ నుంచి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా మీరు భగవంతుని అడుగుతున్నారు, నేను ప్రే చేస్తున్నాను. ఇలాగే ఉండాలి, మీరు ఆరోగ్యంగా ఉండాలి.
Pray in my style.
Yes.
Like demand.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Hamsa has to be smile like this. Hamsa has to be healthy like
Demand.
this. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much.
You're
Have a
welcome.
great
It
journey.
was a pleasure talking to you, Anjali, and I'm so glad that there are journalists like you in the Telugu industry making a difference. I really had a good time.
So sweet of you.